Hey everyone, it's Prita here from Pageant Professors. We are just a little over an hour away from the 2012 Miss Universe pageant. And as most of you know, here at Pageant Professors, we kind of have an ongoing tradition where we make a video of our favorite picks for the crown and upload them so you guys can see who we're talking about. So thought I'd quickly do that. I'm going to really quickly run through my list for the top 15 and break it down to a top 5. If you see, I've got my cheat sheet here. There's so much chicken scratch because I could hardly decide on just 15 contestants. They are all awesome and gorgeous, but I thought I would run through these. They're mostly in alphabetical order. Some got pulled out and in and vice versa. So let's go. My first on the list is Miss Aruba. Next I have Miss Ecuador. I have Miss France on my list for top 15. I also have Miss Australia, Miss Korea, Miss Malaysia, Miss Mexico, Miss Puerto Rico, Miss Philippines, obviously, Miss South Africa, Miss Sri Lanka, Miss USA, go Olivia, Miss Venezuela, Miss Croatia, and Miss Jamaica. So I believe that's 15. It was really hard to come up with that list, and I'm not exactly sure how I did because there's so many girls that could be in it and out of it, and it was awesome. But I've got to break it down to just top 5. So right now, my top 5 would be, and again, no order because I can't hardly do that yet. I've got Miss Philippines in my top 5. I think she was so consistent throughout the pageant. She did such a great job. She's got an amazing stage presence and a lot of confidence. Her gown wasn't my favorite color. She had that cool light blue kind of silverish gown, which she worked really well. It just wasn't my favorite. But again, that goes back to her confidence. She really wore that gown. That gown did not wear her. So she deserves a top spot in the top 5. I also have Miss Venezuela in my top 5. She's one of those girls on Twitter. People seem to either love her or hate her. Some people thought she was kind of annoying because she was laughing and kind of bubbly and playful. I actually felt the opposite. I absolutely loved that she did that on stage. I thought she was one of the girls that really looked like she was enjoying herself. She had a great smile. It was really contagious. And she also reminds me of Victoria's Secret model Alessandra Ambrosio? I don't know how to pronounce it. But, you know, she's got that playful, almost Victoria's Secret style of runway walk, which I thought was really well on her. She also had this gorgeous figure-flattering back gown and did amazing in swimsuit. So I had to put her in my top 5 for sure. Next up on my top 5 is Miss, oh gosh, where am I? Miss Mexico. Miss Mexico is another one that really was a crowd favorite. People were cheering her on. She had this awesome swimsuit stance and power stance. She has great pageant hair. She also had a gown that was kind of getting Twitter abuzz. It was a non-traditional gown, kind of a, gosh, it almost looked like she had a leotard underneath her gown and with like a skirt. That's probably a terrible way of describing it, but check out our website because there's pictures there. But it had a really great slit. She's got legs for days, and she really rocked it in this bright red gown. It's not a gown that I think everybody could pull off, but she did, and she had so much confidence and stage presence that she's another one that solidly goes in my top 5. And for any of you who know who Daisy Fuentes is, if you don't Google her, but I think that Miss Mexico and her could be long-lost twins. So yeah, and Daisy Fuentes is gorgeous, so it's no wonder I love Miss Mexico so much. All right, so after that, I have Miss South Africa. South Africa has been so consistent. She was gorgeous in swimsuit, had an awesome gold evening gown, and she also really killed it in her web interview. I think she's got so much poise and grace and charisma about her that's really contagious. I actually have her as one of my last 2 standing. She is amazing, and I think she would make such a fantastic Miss Universe. Next up is obviously Miss USA. Miss USA, Olivia Culpo. She's our favorite, obviously, and we've loved her since, I've loved her since she won Miss Rhode Island almost a year ago. Of course, we were rooting her on at Miss USA. She did such a great job, and now she's at Miss Universe, and I don't think she could be any more prepared. She not only killed it in her swimsuit, she had such a great swimsuit body, awesome pageant hair, but she also kind of struck this power stance at the end of her runway walk in swimsuit, which I thought was a really strong move on her part. Another thing is she had another, like Miss Mexico, kind of non-traditional pageant gown. It had full sleeves, full kind of ball gown skirt, but while people weren't exactly sure what to make of it, Upon further review, because I was originally not sure how I felt about it, but Olivia just rocked the heck out of that gown. She, you know, really looked like it was made for her. She looked so regal. I absolutely loved her in that gown. And Olivia, she's probably not going to watch this because we're only an hour away, but I hope she doesn't change a thing before that final show, because she really, really nailed it. Okay guys, so that was my top 15 and top 5. I want to hear what you guys think. Do you guys agree with my picks? If you've been following Allie's picks, you know that we kind of have differing opinions on who's on our top 15 and top 5. So we want to hear, what do you guys think? Whose choices do you like more? Do you have your own? Fill us in, leave comments in the box below. Make sure you're tweeting us and following us during the pageant at PageantProfs on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you guys, and then check back after the pageant, because we are going to do kind of a wrap up to see where Allie and I fell on our choices and kind of who won the contest. See you guys soon.